Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome back to Car Mechanic 2015. It's great to have your company. Now today I've got for you a restoration of the Mayen M8, as you can see there, with a parts condition of 70%, off to a great start. Body condition at 54%, and a car value of 38,627. Now last episode we did the restoration of the Tempest Magnum, so if you missed that one you may want to go and check that one out. Look, while you're over there, just don't forget to give it a like, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. While you're over there, also I'd love to hear from you. Tell me about what's going on in your garage. Are you still enjoying Car Mechanic? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? You know, that sort of thing. So, as I said, the more comments the better, guys. So, getting back to the build of the Mayen M8, as you can see, one of the first things we do, as we always do, is have a look at all those body parts. Get all those body parts off that can come off. Repairing the body itself, you do that simply over at the welder there at the side of your workshop. And get all those body panels off. Throw away the crap that can't be repaired, like that light there. Front headlight, and throw away all the crap that we don't need. Purchase brand new ones and put new ones on. As I said, one of the first steps just to get all those panels off and bring your body condition up to 100%. Once that's done, we're able to make a start on the components of the car itself. Alright guys, while you are watching the body parts being put in there, I'd just like to introduce a very special guest to the channel. It's actually Firmbie Jr., my real life daughter. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
So you've just looked at a Car Mechanic, one of my videos that I put up yesterday. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But you're a little bit critical on my thumbnails, weren't you? How can I improve my thumbnails, do you think?
By going down the opacity and changing out the fonts and changing the colors of your titles and giving it more of a matching the background.
Nice, yeah, some nice vital tips there by our resident computer programmer. Have you haven't seen Car Mechanic up until now?
No.
So what do you think of it? Do you think it's a game that you'd be able to get into?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not that really into cars, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, well that's very true. What games do you actually play?
I mostly play The Sims 4, Game of Dice, Trove, and Minecraft.
Another Minecraft player. How long you been playing Minecraft for?
I would say a long time. 3 to 4, 5 years.
Wow, actually 3 to 4 years. So you must have been able to produce and build a lot of cities. You publish many on the internet?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, just with the build there, guys, we're just getting some of those parts out, getting those engine components out. Just while we are chatting to Firmbie Jr., as I said, one of my daughters who's volunteered to appear on YouTube with you, just to say hello. So, what other things do you do? Do you go to school? Do you go to university? Tell me a bit about yourself.
I go to high school, and I'm really into art, and that's why I pointed out to change up the thumbnails.
Nice. As I said, it's always good to have a critic in the family. What else do you do?
Yeah, so really I just play some games and some apps and just do some art. Yeah,
no, you certainly do a lot of art. You actually only walking around our house. There's always artwork up on the walls, or half completed artwork on the kitchen table that you're painting. Alright, well, as I said, just a special visit by Firmbie Jr., my youngest daughter, and it's great for her to drop by and say good day to you guys, and yeah, just share some of her thoughts about my YouTube, and especially about some of my thumbnails, or the lack of talent I have in regards to my thumbnail creation. So got some good helpful tips from her in regards to the thumbnails. But let's get back into this build, back into the garage. You can see the springs and suspension components are coming out now from this quarter. Nice and quickly. Those rubber bushes I just love to hate. I've spoken about those before. Let's get into this rear section, get this exhaust system out. A drive shaft obviously connects the back to the front there. You rip them out quite nicely there. Alright guys, look, I'm just going to let this video play through until we get to the repair stage, and we'll come back after that. Now, for those who have stuck around and watched the whole video through, I thank you very much for doing so. We are back, and as you can see, all the parts have been removed from the car. They've all been repaired up. Those parts that couldn't be repaired have simply been sold off, and brand new parts purchased. So it's just a matter of getting those parts put back into the old girl, into the Mayen M8, and we should be very well on our way to completing this particular project. In the background there, not too many cars left in the garage lined up to do so. We may even either do another restoration next time, or although we haven't done any repairs lately, I haven't done any of the 15-minute repairs. I did actually a series. If you haven't seen that, 15-minute makeovers, and go and check out those on the channel as well. Quite a few of those, but yeah, it seemed to be reasonably popular, the repairs. As I said, if you haven't seen those, it's just a variety of different repairs from a variety of different vehicles. Some of them need painting, some of them just need, you know, brakes, some of them just need suspension parts. But as you can see, normally I got a couple of cars lined up in the garage to be worked on, but this is actually the last of the 3 that I've actually had laying around in the garage. And probably about time I actually go and purchase something else from the auction centre. Although the old account balance is looking pretty ordinary at the moment. As you can see, oh no, what's that, 91,000 and change. And I'm going to actually need 150,000 for a brand new parking slot. So yes, it's going to be interesting whether I'm going to have to do a heap more repairs, or just look at what I actually do have in regards to car stock, and whether it's probably just as easy to sell off a couple of cars. I know it frees up a couple of car spots in the garage, but yeah, just a very quick way of getting some cash, so we're able to purchase a brand new parking parking slot. And that's the unfortunate thing, as you can see with the experience, was at 53,000 sorry, and change in regards to the experience there. Really don't know what to do with that. I really wish there was some way of either cashing that back or even at half price experience, or giving it away. Maybe some people that aren't as experienced in car mechanic, I'd love to give it away, because there's nothing you can use it for. All the parts have been upgraded. All the shops have been upgraded. You know, what do you use over $50,000 worth of sorry, $50,000, excuse me, 53,000 experience in car mechanic? Developers, if you're listening, let me know. I'd love to work out a way of actually utilising all this experience. As I said, if I was able to give it away to someone to take advantage of it, then I'd be more than happy to give it away and see someone use it up constructively. But we'll see. Let's see what they come with. I'm surely eventually they'll come up with something, whether it's a new car for X amount of experience, or whether it's I don't know, new design works for your workshop, new paint works, or new floor works, or some sort of feature like that, just to use it up, and so we can work out so it's not a complete waste of experience. Anyway, let's get the old girl up in the air and get some more of these parts on it. The oil pan going on now. That's a vital component of the car, of course. Without it, you won't be able to get the oil in, and without the oil, you won't be able to move it. Sort of funny how cars work like that. Come around to this quarter here. Let's get the remainder of these components stoved away. The tyre can go on now, as you can see. Tighten those up very, very quickly, and the exhaust system flying in nicely. As I said before, it is quite difficult actually to compare when it's actually in this fast motion, but I can appreciate that a lot of people do prefer this style of format, because actually you're just not sitting through hours and hours of me undoing bolts and doing them. But well, I mean, not that it's hours and hours, but you know what I mean. Instead of being a 25-30 minute video, cuts it down to, you know, about 15-17 minutes, something along those lines, for a full restoration. So that's not too bad. Most people can sit through a 15-minute presentation or 15-minute video clip, whereas you sit down for 30 minutes watching some guy undo and do up bolts. Gets a bit monotonous after a while. But let me know how the projects that you've been working on, guys, the projects that you've been working on your garage, whether you like doing the restorations, do you just like doing the repair work, do you like doing the paint work, do you spend a lot of time in your dyno? I personally haven't spent a lot of time in the dyno myself, but if you do spend a lot of time in the dyno and then run that car down the racetrack, and then yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know sort of how you went and which car got down the track the fastest, and how it handled. Anything in regards to car mechanic, I love hearing about and reading about, and even watching. Don't be shy just to post a link for your particular channel if you release car mechanic footage as well. Let's get that shock absorber cap on that I'm renowned for forgetting. Drop the car down and pop the oil in, and we should be getting very, very close to done, guys. And we'll just wait for that graphic to glug glug glug. There we go. Get the lid down. Nothing in the inventory, which is a fantastic way to finish. Mayen M8, parts condition 100%, body condition 100%, restoration bonus 25,296 with a car value of $81,510. That's awesome. Alright guys, thank you very much. Let's whack that. Perhaps we won't put it in the parking. There is no more free places in parking. Okay, well, we won't put it over in parking. Let's have a look though. I didn't think I have in fact run out of room already. I knew I was getting very, very close, but I didn't realise I was that close. You need to have 150,000 to buy the parking. Well, that's not going to happen today now, is it? Yeah, 150,000, I've got 91. So you're definitely going to have to look at some selling some cars or doing some jobs. Alright guys, thank you very much for your company, and I'll look forward to it next time.